Oh, sir, I'm sorry. We're closing up for the night. I could take care of you if you want me to ring you out or... Take it easy, okay? I make minimum wage. You can have everything in the safe. Just don't hurt me, please. So please.
That's right. It's me, the calculator. And your problems are about to multiply.
The who? Who are you?
Don't act like you don't know who I am.
Who the hell are you? Ah! Dude, seriously. Who are you?
I'm the calculator. Nothing? Really? They're looking for the black mask? That's just a colorist mask. That's not even a real thing.
Look, buddy, if you were the killer moth or poison ivy, then maybe, but I've never heard of Dr. Calculator before.
No, it's just calculator.
Whatever, what are you gonna do? Divide at me? Just come back when I've heard of you, please.
No, you can't just... But wait. Damn it. Screw you! I'm taking this! I'm gonna add a few charges.
Comic book loving, stupid fucking shopkeep. Asshole.
Holy shit. Look, man, I don't have anything on me, and I've had a really rough night.
You've been causing a lot of trouble, calculator.
You know who I am? Wait, it's you? It's really you. I finally made it.
Got something that doesn't belong to you.
Look, man, it was a really big honor to meet you, but I got somewhere to be.
Who's this guy? Is that a division sign? Just another coward hiding behind a trope. Yeah, but math? They must have run out of ideas. But I guess we can subtract one more thief from Gotham. Cuff him here. Let Gotham PD know where they can find him. I guess he couldn't devise a good escape. We're leaving.
Mr. Cutler. Why is he still wearing the face paint?
That's his thing, right? The calculators.
It's the calculator.
Yeah, like
All right, look, Noah Cutler. I don't think I have to ask, but what's with the whole thing?
Let me sum it up for you. This city is divided into two types of people. The even and the odd.
Look, this might go a whole lot faster if you just write this down.
Lord knows Dent's got his work cut out with him without another crazy costume trial. No offense.
None taken. Not to go off on a tangent or anything, but if you think I'm irrational, you should see the guy that chained me up.
It was him, wasn't it? Oh man, what's he like? In person, you know?
Kind of a dick.
What'd you say?
Kind of a dick.
That man's busting his ass out there every day for the little guy.
Farley.
So you better subtract that attitude.
All right, what Detective Farley means to say is that we would like you to explain everything to us. You know, why the face paint? Is it supposed to be some kind of distraction, or... According to what you told us, let's get things squared away. Math puns? The costume is a little derivative?
Hey, I was saving that one.
You were in here for 4 hours!
You're in trouble.
How's that interrogation going?
Terrible. Farley is an idiot, Harvey.
And then you turn it upside down.
Oh! Carter! Carter, look!
How many times do I have to tell you to call me District Attorney Dent?
I forgot. I'll take you out for drinks after I'm finished with that bozo. But you've got to make sure he stays put away. Or else I will probably be dealing with some arsonist dressed like a bug or a rapist in a frog mask.
Let's see, they'll call themselves the Firefly and the Horny Toad.
The crazy thing is nobody thinks it's crazy.
I had to try 2 separate cases last month against No Lie, Humpty Dumpty, and the Mad Hatter. The worst part is you gotta do it with a straight face. I'm 90% sure I got this promotion because I was the only one that could do it without laughing.
And now Batman.
Batman. God help us, Batman. I bet you've gotten this guy yet, Jim.
It's an election year. People love him.
You're okay with this?
I mean, it's not like we asked him to do it.
You've got a goddamn bat signal on your roof. Yeah, I've seen it. The whole city has seen it.
He gets results.
We just condone vigilante LARPing?
Harvey, Batman
I
isn't...
don't want to talk about Batman anymore. Oh, here, look at it. Billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne gives a press conference. Now at least something's normal about this city.
And so I said to the mayor, I hope you didn't bet on that horse. Oh, but in all seriousness, my thoughts do go with the girl's family in this tragic hour. Next question.
Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne. Yes.
Mr. Wayne, the citizens are in a frenzy over the increase of violence and cartoonish crimes. What are your thoughts on what the media calls the age of the supervillain?
Ah, yes. Like any great city, Gotham has always had to deal with its own criminal element, and though Nowadays, they may have more super synthetic steroids and cartoonish catchphrases and ultimate super weapons. I don't think fundamentally they are any different from criminals of the past, and so I am not worried about our fair city. Next question.
Right here,
Mr. Wayne.
Thank you. But what about the Batman? Is he good for this city, or is he just part of the problem?
Oh, I think he's closer than we all think. I think he knows.
But that didn't answer.
Next question.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
Right here.
Mr. Wayne! All right, now, Mr. Wayne, your family has been a cornerstone for Gotham for generations. What are you doing to keep the city safe?
Well, as you know, the Wayne Foundation does make sizable donations to the Gotham City Police Department and other important infrastructure projects. Indeed, you all know that Dick
Grayson, orphan acrobat and your adopted son.
Yes, that Dick Grayson. He is enrolled in a bachelor's program for criminal justice at Gotham Community as we speak.
Which brings us back to our good friend Voltaire. He who does nothing to prevent a crime when he can encourages it. That is the very essence of today's subject. The vigilante. I give examples, but I'm sure each of you has a couple in mind, such as Mr. Grayson.
Richard Grayson, I know that tuition costs are pocket change to the Wayne family, but could you at least pretend to pay attention?
Dick.
Excuse me?
It's Dick Grayson.
All right. When we're talking about the vigilante in Gotham City, we can't really talk about it without talking about, drumroll please, Batman and Robin, our own masked protectors. So, who here is in favor of their particular brand of justice? Okay, everybody. Now tell me this. Why? Let's do some comparative analysis about it. It's just some devil's advocate, all right? What, if anything, is bad about Batman? Anybody?
Gonna sit here listening to you talk about him?
Dude! All right. Just think about it like this. When bacteria are treated with antibiotics, only the strongest and most evolved cells survive. And then with all the other bacteria dead, they just propagate and take over. It's like when Batman vowed to take out the street gangs, and he did bring down a lot of the big ones, but then everybody else just coalesced. And they just called themselves the Bat Breakers, and now Gotham PD has not been able to crack them. Shouldn't we be putting our faith in citizens who are accountable for their actions, such as Bruce Wayne, the billionaire philanthropist who annually gives millions to fund safety in Gotham City? How about this? Why don't you tell me what, if anything, is the difference between Batman and Bruce Wayne?
Professor Enigma, why do you hate Batman?
I don't hate Batman, Miss Stevens. I don't even know him, personally.
Dude, Enigma keeps giving you the stink eye. What a creep.
Yeah. I just don't like what he stands for. You can't just put on a Halloween costume and buy some mace and call yourself the solution to crime. One man and one boy,
Dude, again.
cannot solve crime like that. You have to approach it from a social level. That's why we're all here, so that we can learn how to help our city. Let me tell you something about crime. Crime is like the shadow of law. Criminals act outside society and against the good of the common man. They're the outcasts. They break the law because they feel separated from it, either above it or disconnected from society. A crime occurs when one or more people decide it's in their best interest to circumvent the rules that govern us. This can occur for a variety of reasons. It could be for money, so they can get by better in the world. It could be to exercise power over another, to show their dominance. Sometimes it's a crime of passion, a personal assault for private reasons. The end is always the same, no matter what the reason. We can't see it coming because it works against everything we're told to believe in. The law is busy trying to treat the symptoms, while the causes are ignored. We treat criminals like stereotyped villains to defeat, like our favorite Batman does, and then we can never be rid of it. Our efforts will always fall short, the victims will continue to suffer, and crime will never be stopped. Well, anyway, that's why we're here studying criminal justice. That's all for today. We can stop here. Just remember, our assignments are posted online, and if anybody wants one extra credit point, then the puzzle of the day is worth... Go on, Grayson. Fly away home. Fucking kids.
All right, what do we got?
Dog walker says she saw a jogger get held up, beat up, shot, and then thrown overboard. That's before she got the hell out of here.
Must have really pissed the wrong people off. We got an ID on the Vic?
We do. What we don't have is a body. But the witness saw the scuffle, and guess what they left?
You're kidding. They take the body and leave the wallet? So who was this guy anyway?
Apparently our Vic is one Basil Carlo from the Sunshine State.
You don't mean the Basil Carlo, do you? The movie star? Oh my god!
Movie star? Never heard of him. And anything good?
Are you kidding? The Facilitator, Days Break Again, The Terror. Don't tell me you've never seen The Terror. Jesus, Harley, what do you watch?
Comic book movies mostly. I'm gonna go call it in.
Dead movie star. This is gonna get big fast. Called? I haven't seen you in a while. If it wasn't for the trash you leave out for us to clean up every morning, I would have started to get worried.
I'll always be here, Jim. Me too.
Oh, hey, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while.
I assume this is about the Southport Beach murder. Who was he?
Ever hear of a Basil Carlo?
Wait, Carlo like the actor? What happened?
He was beaten, shot, then robbed.
I shouldn't be surprised that you know. But unfortunately, that's all the department has on the case right now. Anything you could do to help would really be appreciated.
Don't worry, Gordon. I'm making this priority one.
And I'm sure you'll help, kiddo. But I'm sure Batman's already found everything there worth finding.
All right. Son of a... Have a good night, Gordon. There you are. What the hell is he about? You know, I'm starting to think that Gordon really just doesn't respect me.
He just remembers when you were a kid running around in yellow tights and a red cape.
I still can't believe you let me wear that.
You thought it looked good. It did not.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyhow, I'm sure Gordon will come around. But tell me more about this Professor Nigma.
He knows who we are.
Please, he's a smart man, I'm sure, but...
What if he blows our cover? What are we supposed to do?
I donate money to a lot of Gotham area colleges. I should be able to call in a favor with the dean. But you said he's a criminal justice professor, right? We're on the same side. I'm sure he's not that different from us.
Exactly. And I know Carlos' death was tragic, but for me, not accepting his role would be dishonoring his memory. Right. All right, well, I gotta go. The producers are yelling for me. Fucking jag-off reporters. Hey, Dylan! Pablo, 5 more minutes, please. It was a long flight. Whoa, okay, look, I don't have any money, all right?
We're not interested in that.
We?
How well did you know Basil Carlo?
Jesus, I mean, I can't believe he's dead. The man was like a mentor to me. Wait a minute. Aren't you two the Batman guys that hang around Gotham all the time? Phil's gonna love this.
Who would want Carlo dead?
What do you mean? Like he's in the way of something or something? Look, I gotta go, all right?
What do you know?
Look, I don't know nothing about Carlo's death, all right? God's truth. Strike me down now.
Enigma, do you have a moment? Actually, sir, this is a really bad time, so if you could just come back later this afternoon, I could probably find time to talk with you about the spreadsheets. Well, sir? What the hell is wrong with you? I'm not sure what you mean. I was just...
As dean, it's my responsibility to make sure that this college keeps on running. Here are all of the official complaints filed against you by students, parents, and fellow staff members. You belittle your classes, you ignore regulations from your department head, and both your class attendance rate and your pass-fail ratio are the worst in the history of this college. And now this. A letter from Bruce Wayne himself, our biggest donor, questioning your take on vigilantism in Gotham.
Wayne. Asshole.
Let's be frank. You've been on thin ice for a while now, Ed. You alienate new members from your department when they don't share your perspective on the direction of criminal justice in Gotham. What's your problem?
Sir, this city is just so Batman obsessed right now. There's nothing I can do about it. Once they adopt a sane perspective, you'll see everything will just turn around.
There we go! There it is again! Batman. It always comes back to Batman. Why do you hate Batman so much,
We have
Ed?
been through this. He is just some spoiled rich kid that dresses up and plays superhero at night. He doesn't do any good for anybody. You know, he is an ignorant man-child, and so is anyone who thinks that... well, not that they are ignorant man-children. I mean, maybe there are aesthetic reasons that they...
I'm gonna be frank with you, Ed. I don't like you. Frankly, I've never liked you. You think you're so much better than everyone else, smarter than everyone else. Well, I have a secret for you. You're not. Effective immediately, you're being removed from your position as head of the Department of Criminal Justice here at Gotham College.
No, sir, please don't do that. Everything will just blow over.
Because you won't be working here anymore. You're finished.
You're firing me. You are firing me?
I should have a long time ago.
You idiot!
Get yourself out of this room in 5 minutes.
Oh, no. This is my classroom. You cannot take me out. I would like to see you try, because I am sitting in here day in and day out.
You're just making this more difficult for yourself, Ed. Come on.
What's wrong with you? You're a lunatic!
Oh, Ed, you know this is a gun-free zone. Ever since Bruce Wayne has been pumping so much money into that anti-gun reform.
Wayne. It's always Wayne, isn't it?
Hey, Ed, you're not a psycho.
No.
Put the gun down, put the gun down.
This is all your fault, okay?
No.
Hey?
Where do you think this will go? You think this is gonna solve everything?
Just need to think. Just get down.
Hey, you're not a psycho.
All right, listen. This is how things are gonna go. All right? You can tell me one thing, just one thing, and if you lie to me, I will shoot you in the head. If you tell me the truth, I will stab you through the neck. So tell me one thing.
You're a nobody, Ed.
That's it. That's the connection.
Because they both played Clayface? I don't know, Bruce. Sure, it's weird that they both got killed, but what makes you think it's the same person?
It's too much of a coincidence to be random. They both worked for Summit Pictures, but there's no apparent animosity surrounding either one of them.
Do you think it might be a random crazy or an obsessed fan? What else do we have to go on?
Well, the killer was able to slip away without anything. We did get his coat, but there was no trace evidence on it.
Nothing?
We did find some hairs at first, but they turned out to be fake.
Well, are the other actors in danger?
I don't think so, but we don't know why these killings are happening yet. If it's a message, then who is it to, and what does it say? If not, who would benefit?
Well, everyone's gonna see the remake if the Clayfaces keep getting killed.
True, it will gross highly, but enough to kill the sequels?
We should keep an eye out for any other deaths matching those movies.
Good idea. We'll check the police blotter and get a lead before anybody else has to get hurt.
Alright, I'll meet you down there.
Enigma, where am I at? This is not the day to mess with me, okay?
No, you're 2 months over.
Get the hell away from me.
What happened to your shirt? I ain't dying because I'm into some psycho, alright?
No, you are dying today because you're an idiot and an asshole, alright?
I know idiot.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, then tell me this, big guy. What goes around the world but stays in the corner, huh?
I don't know.
Huh? Okay, What goes up a chimney down, but not down chimney up? Can you tell me that, big guy? Huh?
I don't know. It's
What gets wetter as it dries?
Oh, an umbrella!
Okay, Matt, let me make sure I got this straight. So the suspect and the victim have an altercation and starts asking him questions, but not normal questions.
No, it's like weird riddle questions or something.
The hell?
Do you remember what he said exactly?
Something about chimneys or wet buckets. I think he was crazy.
It's not another one of those funny costume guys, was it? God knows we don't need another one of those.
No, we don't.
Jesus, Batman, do you have to do that? Farley, sweep the room.
What have we got?
Well, apparently some guy didn't care too much for his landlord. Imagine that. It's probably just some average Joe who cracked under pressure. Room was rented to a guy named
Edward Nigma.
Yeah. How'd you know?
He's the suspect in the murder of the Dean of Gotham U this morning. Used the same gun.
Well, he's obviously still unstable. We need to get this guy off the streets, and fast.
Jim! You're gonna want to see this.
Holy crap! Huh. Maybe this guy's not so average.
He's got a lot on you, Batman.
Bruce Wayne, too. Oh my god, do you think Bruce Wayne is the next target?
I sure hope not. Say, Batman, can you watch figures?
What do you think's gonna happen when the press gets a hold of this?
Nothing good. I can tell you that.
In a statement sent out by the sergeants of the GCPD, Professor Edward Nigma has been recently recognized as the Riddle Killer, or the Riddler. He is currently considered possibly perilous to any persons that come in contact. If you cross paths with this person, the police would like to point out that if a man is found hanging in an empty room with a puddle beneath
Just shut it off,
then he stood on a
please.
block of ice before it melted.
You. Riddler.
That ain't him.
No, it totally is. You saw the picture. Hey, Riddler.
Listen, buddy, I don't want any trouble, okay?
You're one of them costume villains, ain't you? Not a bad costume, either.
It's not a costume. It's just all I could grab when I was leaving.
Hey, I said it looked okay, alright? Hey, what are you drinking? This one's on us.
Oh, thanks. Us?
Yeah, me and the boys. Part of a little group called the Bat Breakers.
Show 'em your ink, boys.
Hey, I was a little confused.
A little?
Yeah, I've heard of you. You guys don't like Batman very much, do you?
I hate him. Oh, I hate him so much. Hey, Billy. Billy, let's try to be a little bit civilized here in front of our learned guest. You see, me and the boys, we've all tried to strike up our own criminal enterprises.
but we've all been struck out every time by the bat brain and the bird run. So we're all a little bit curious here. What do you have planned?
Planning? I didn't really plan anything.
Well, sure, you supervillain types always have some kind of plan to take out the bat with his pointy ears and his fancy gadgets. And that kid with that hard-ass stick.
If you ever need any muscle and manpower to take care of those flying motherfuckers up there, we're your guys. I mean, I ain't never met no supervillain before, but, oh, look at me gush.
Totally starstruck here, man.
Oh, that's great. I'm not really a supervillain or anything, though. I don't go out there and try to kill Batman.
Well, you killed people.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you got that weird little quirk you do, the riddle thing.
That did happen both times, yeah.
So you hate the Batman?
Yeah, I do.
Well, then that makes you a villain. If you're going after the Batman, then we want a piece.
I don't know about going after him or anything like that.
Well, if you need any help, I got plenty of boys. Brothers in arms.
What are you planning?
Well, you're the smart guy. What did you have in mind?
Yeah, why not? It's a dangerous world after all, right?
So, what are we gonna do?
We need an inside man.
Look, I don't care what it takes. I want the terror's release doubled. No. Not just increased, doubled. Look, we've already added in memory of Basil and Dylan at the end of the credits, and now we gotta run with it. We don't want to sound crass or callous now, do we? Good. Now, we gotta start working on a sequel. Terror 2, Clayface's Revenge. Of course we're gonna need a new Clayface. What are you, stupid? Who? Well, the way things are going, who you got on your shit list? Basil was stuck up and nosy, always putting his neck where it didn't belong. I could have gone a little further with Dylan, but I don't mind ripping open the golden goose a bit early, if you know what I mean. Am I right or am I right? Stay classy, man. Hey, I'll see you at the funeral. And then we can grieve all the way to the bank.
I'm calling it now. It was the riddle guy.
It wasn't the riddle guy.
Oh, really? Hated man, puddle at his feet. Seems to me that he was on a block of ice and it melted.
Watched the news yesterday, did ya? Alright, the puddle's too small. It's made of cognac. He most likely was unconscious when he was lifted due to the posterior head wound and the lack of any defensive marks.
Well, maybe he was
Farley, just find some witnesses.
What have we got?
What you see is what you get. Sammy Carlson. He's been at Summit Pictures for his whole career. According to the company, he was their most successful producer for 2 years in a row. An entire asset to the whole film industry. And someone just walks into his house, knocks him unconscious, hangs him, and walks right back out.
He left out the best part. So don't leave him hanging.
The best part
See, Mr. Carlson was the executive producer of the new Terror remake. You know, it's starting to seem like all of these things are connected. You know, all three of the Vicks are associated with the movie, the murderer gets away without leaving any evidence behind, and on top of that, we still don't have any leads on that Riddler guy.
Professor Nigma? The man's harmless. He's just had a bad day and made some bad decisions. He's probably miles away by now, or at least lying low.
If you say so. Call it my gut, but I don't think this is the last we've seen of him. Figures.
Hey, Jim, do you think this will make the front cover of the newspapers?
A man died, Farley!
Calculator, would you like a friend?
Alright, Mr. Cutler, is it? We will provide you a lawyer. If you'd like, we can wait for him.
Nah, I don't need no legal egghead.
Alright, well, according to you, you were recently approached by the Bat Breakers gang and offered membership?
That's right. I got some information I'd like to exchange.
Well, we're willing to offer 0 jail time and a maximum of 18 months probation in order for that.
No probation or no deal.
How do we know that you even got anything worthwhile to tell us?
Oh, it's good. It's bigger than the Breakers. Seems like they've got some new leadership.
What do you mean?
And another thing I found out. This escaped mental patient's been running around town and beating people up. A real psycho.
You're talking about Batman.
Yeah, freaking Batman.
Batman is not on trial here.
Why not? Stop playing favorites, bring him in, and then we can talk.
Listen, Mr. Cutler, you can either get locked up here for God knows how long, or you can help yourself.
You know that brainy professor guy? Went crazy off some people?
Edward Nigma? He's with the gang now? Since when?
The boss has one thing to say to you. What looks like water, but feels like fire.
What?
Acid.
Oh! My face! Ah!
Are you alright?
Yeah.
It's orange juice.
Oh.
The crazy criminal that the community has christened the Riddler remains at large. One can only imagine what perverse puzzle will be posited to the next victims. Here with us now is Commissioner Gordon to discuss the dastardly devil. Commissioner, can this department catch this captain of destruction?
Well, at this time, the GCPD does not believe that Edward Nigma, whose current whereabouts are unknown, is any threat to the community.
But this brain teaser, bloodshed.
His attacks have all been violent crimes of passion, not meticulously thought out attacks. We are continuing to focus on the terror killer, who, on the other hand, is continuing to strike regularly. Nigma is on the run. He's frightened and harmless.
Hey, boss, if I was you, I wouldn't.
You're not me, alright? None of you are me. Give me your hat.
But it was the only green thing I could find.
Give him the hat.
You know, I gotta go to the store, get another green thing.
Quit your bitching.
Just saying. It's a lot of work.
Well, is our man in place?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's show Gotham who's frightened and harmless.
Why did you throw orange juice at me?
It was acid.
It was orange juice.
With the pH value of approximately 3, orange juice falls well within acid range.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm trying to help you out here. Are you just crazy? Is this some type of insanity plea?
I delivered my message.
If Nigma is heading the bad breakers,
people are scared. Call it the economy, the rising crime, whatever. People are scared, and we're gonna show them just who's to blame. The fat cats in City Hall and the frickin' bat.
Yeah, they're scared, but they like the guy in black. That's why we can't lay a finger on him. Everybody loves him.
You're wrong. They're scared of him more than anything else.
Who do they want? You? I'm wasting my time here.
You want Batman off the streets, but you won't do anything about it. You just don't add up, Dan.
If you don't think that... Wait a second. Oh! Oh, Jim, help! Oh!
You're coming with us.
Sergeants of the GCPD,
possibly perilous to any
persons that
Riddle me this, Gotham. How can a city that's so big and strong not be able to find one man? I tried to help you. I tried. Just get it here. Someone. Okay. I tried to help you. I tried to show you what to do, but no. Everybody's just so obsessed with the terror killer, so I had to take your district attorney just on me. Just straight. God damn it. Just focus on me. I had to take your district attorney just to show you what's going on, but you still can't take it. Well, guess what? I've got a secret for you. I'm the terror killer. Yeah, that's right. I killed Dylan Farjani, the first actor guy, and Sam Carlson. I killed all of them, alright? You wanna know why? Guess you have to figure it out, Gotham. How'd that look?
I always thought his class was boring and he was kind of a tool, but this is insane.
He's bluffing. He's not the terror killer. That's not his MO. Besides, Carlo was killed well before Enigma's breakdown. We have to focus on the real terror killer.
You've got to be kidding me. He's kidnapped the district attorney, took him right out of Gotham Central, and now he's hacking into TV stations? It's messed up. And I don't think I need to remind you. He knows who we are.
And we know who he is. We were right next to Farzani during the murder, and we still don't have clue one. We're completely in the dark.
I really think Nigma is the one to go after.
Look at this. DNA evidence from all 3 killings, and only matching the victims. This killer is good.
Nigma has killed 2 people so far, maybe more. And I don't think I can stress this enough. He kidnapped the district attorney.
We don't know he has Dent, but we do know he is an egomaniacal maniac, and if we feed into paying him attention, it will only help his cause.
You've got to be kidding me. I'm going. Somebody's got to cover your ass.
Still got a lot to learn.
Good luck with your detective work, Bruce. Farley, Batman, this is my home.
There isn't much time to explain. The woman behind the terror killings is at this address, and I'm confronting her tonight.
What? What address?
The one in your hand?
What? Batman, get out of my house.
Gordon, this is our one chance to end this before anyone else has to die.
Well, what about Dent? Or have you found anything about the Riddler? Anything?
Nigma's harmless. We'll find Dent. We just can't give up on our other responsibilities.
Oh, all right. I'll meet you there in 2 hours.
I'll see you in 30 minutes.
All right, Batman. But this time, make sure. Figures. Yeah, Farley, meet me in the Tall Town District in half an hour. Yeah, I'll send you the address.
Vanessa Charles, president of Summit Pictures.
Batman, isn't it? I'll admit, I didn't think it would be you.
There will be others, and they're on their way now to take you down.
Well, I should clean this place up a bit. But first, would you care for a drink? No? Pity. Well, I would suggest pleasantries, but seems you already know who I am.
You helped make Summit Pictures what it is today, and you have a lot riding on the Terror remake.
You should be my biographer. I may be a lot of things, but I am not a poor host. Won't you sit down? Fine. Have it your way. I would like for you to take a seat. Please.
You hid your tracks pretty well, but it all tied back to you. You first brought Carlo into the fold, and that made you a partner. Then you took Dylan Farzadi away from modeling and into acting. Finally, Samuel Carlson has been your number 2 for years.
Do you know what I really hate? When people stick their noses where they don't belong. But you know what I find even more annoying? When colleagues stick their noses where they don't belong and then stab you in the back.
Police will be here soon.
Wait, you're arresting me? You're not just going to kill me like you did the others?
The others? Who killed the others?
Vanessa Charles, this is the Gotham Police and we're entering your apartment. It's like a goddamn safari in here. Miss Charles, you are under arrest for the murders of Basil Carlo, Sammy Carlson, and Dylan Farzadi. Cuff her, Farley.
She's already cuffed.
Oh, detectives, thank God you're here. I have been assaulted in my own home. I think it's that horrible terror killer that's been killing all of my friends.
Your friends?
We at Summit Pictures are a family. I don't know what we would do without Samuel.
Sorry I'm late, Gordon. You couldn't believe it. What are you doing? What the hell happened here?
I have no idea.
A father and son are in a car accident. The father dies. The son is rushed to the emergency room, but the surgeon says, "I can't operate on him. He's my son. How is this possible?" ghost surgeon. His mother? It's intensive surgery, not a sandwich, am I right? Oh yeah, I'm right. 2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. Jeez, enough with the fathers and sons. Who is it? Come back tomorrow, we're closed. Who's that?
Knock, knock.
Alright, are you ready to calm down?
Alright.
Good. Now where's the Riddler?
How'd you know I work for him?
Lucky guess. Now he probably told you to give me a riddle, right?
Yeah, what animal
I
makes
didn't
up?
say I wanted to hear it.
Alright. I can take you to him.
Alright. Shall we?
So how come you went with Robin? I mean, Batman. Bats are freaking scary, but Robins?
Yeah, I get that a lot. Truth is, when I was a kid, I read a lot of adventure stories. I was gonna do a whole Robin Hood theme, but I couldn't do a bow and arrow, and Batman doesn't use lethal force anyway. So I picked up a staff, and I wasn't gonna call myself Little John, you know?
But Robins, they don't even fly around at night.
That's not the point. Never mind. Why did you become a Bat Bruiser or whatever it is?
It's Bat Breaker, and it's a pretty common story. Used to be you could make a pretty decent living, punching and stealing. But since you and the Bats showed up, well, we all gotta stick together to survive. I really just joined to be a badass, but all we ever did was lean on a few businesses, steal some shipments. Now that we're behind the Riddler, well, the city ain't gonna know what hit it.
Focus on where we're going.
We're here.
Behind the post office? Why are we here?
I don't know, last place you'd think to look. I'm not the smart guy here.
I think we can all agree on that.
Hey, Robin.
What?
I just wanted to say, you know, even though you beat me up and you made me lead you here, I've had a really good time with you today. You're a really cool guy.
Thanks. Let's just keep it down since we're here.
Well, it's just that.
What?
I just wanted to say.
What is it?
You're a real neat guy, and I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Being a criminal?
No, for this.
Lights out, bird brain.
Fear floods the fairways of our fair city tonight, as the aftermath of the district attorney's disappearance demoralizes the already distraught denizens of Gotham. This vanguard of virtue has vanished with nothing to verify his whereabouts. When will the next anarchic attack on our amity arrive? Without a capital counselor and with a confused commissioner, perhaps we must turn to Batman once again to win the day.
Enigma had family on the west side, so he's familiar with the area. But cops turned up nothing in their search of it. The Breakers have 4 established hubs, but Enigma moved them out of all of them. There must be some reason behind this. Those criminals were just cowards before, but now they have organization. Enigma lacked power, and they lacked the drive. Or he must have told someone where he'd be. And now I'm just expositing to myself.
And I don't think I need to remind you. He knows who we are. I really think Nigma is the one to go after.
I'm the terror killer. Yeah, that's right. I killed Dylan
He's not the terror killer. That's not his MO. Besides, Carlo was killed well before Enigma was
this. Who would want Carlo dead?
What do you mean? It's too much of a coincidence to be random. They both worked for Summit Pictures, but
It's starting to seem like all of these things are connected. All three of the Vicks are associated with the movie. The murderer gets away without leaving any evidence
Look at
behind.
this. DNA evidence from all 3 killings, and only matching the victims. Nothing? We did find some hairs at first, but they turned out to be fake.
You know what I find annoying? Colleagues sticking their noses where they don't belong.
DNA evidence from
Where
all
they don't
3
belong, and then stabbing you in the back.
and only matching the victims.
Jesus Christ, Batman! This is my safe house!
I'm not here to play games! Basil Carlo. Or should I say, the Terror Killer.
Please, let me explain.
I know you're in league with Nigma. I need information.
What, the Riddler guy? No, I would never work with him.
You don't want to lie to me.
It's true. He just wanted to take credit for the people for what I did. How did you find me?
You're in no position to be asking questions. I know you're the Terror Killer. Everyone assumed that all the murders were committed by the same person, but your supposed death was done professionally and discreetly, leaving only enough evidence that it had occurred. The others were overly violent and seemed to be more spur of the moment. However, I couldn't just ignore the industry connections, or how every murder was a message. The lack of any tissue residue on the retrieved coat's neckline means the neck and face were completely covered. A quality mask theft. The plastic hairs could only come from a wig. Then Vanessa Charles' murder by someone pretending to be a detective? Obviously a gifted performer and master of theatrical disguise. Oh, and the clever disappearance when you were chased after the Farzadi stabbing? Such a speedy impromptu change could only be accomplished by an experienced master of costume and character. When all the trace DNA was left on the rope, the killer's material was there. The DNA of the first victim. You committed those murders.
Yes, not all of them, though.
Not yours, obviously.
No, that was Vanessa Charles and her people. They can't hurt anyone anymore. They had a tight grip on all of us.
When Summit Productions signs you, they make you think you're the biggest thing in the world. But soon, they own you. They record every phone call, text, and email. They have you followed. They own everything you do. They want you to know that, too. They set you up to squeeze every little bit out of you before you're all used up. After my wife passed, I had nothing left to lose. I was going to blow the whole thing wide open. I just made the mistake of telling them about it first. I never thought. I don't know how I survived. They already tossed my place and they had my evidence. I had nothing. But they thought I was dead. I had nothing to lose and they deserved it so badly. You understand,
right? They were bad people. I couldn't let them get away with it. Even you have to admit...
I don't kill.
They do.
So does a man named Edward Nigma. You've heard of him, I assume.
Yeah, the Riddler. Before you, he's the first guy to figure out I was alive and what I was doing. He sent me... Wait. This is why you're here, isn't it?
Dear Basil Carlo, aka the Terror Killer, aka Lazarus, I believe I have an arrangement that would be mutually beneficial. You want to keep killing, and I want Gotham's attention. Just don't bring attention to yourself and we'll both come out ahead. If you want to chat, you can find me in a place with 2 words and hundreds of letters. Your friend and colleague, Riddler.
I couldn't think of what a place with 2 words and 1,000 letters could be, so... The post office. Oh, you're good. With the industry dying out, one of Gotham's main distribution centers closed down months ago. Plenty of pre-installed security, perfect for one of Nigma's hideouts. I need to check that out right away, but do I need to cuff you first? No, I'm turning myself in. I can't keep living like this anymore. You know, I thought it'd be different when it was done. They were bad people, but it just didn't work. I don't know. I do have to go to prison, don't I? You can't go around hurting people without paying for it, no matter how much you think they deserve it. You're right. I'll turn myself in first thing in the morning. I just have a few things to take care of around here first. Good. You believe me? I could just be lying. I could skip town. I believe you. And even if you ran, I'd find you. Well, you know, thanks for saving me and all. You know, this whole thing was crazy. If you ever need me for anything, just I think you've done enough already. Now that I know where Nigma's hiding, I have to hurry. He won't stay there long. Well, if you want to hang around a little longer, I could always use the company. It may be too late for redemption, but it's never too late for breakfast.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
Not so loud.
District Attorney, is that you?
Who is that?
It's Robin.
Robin? The kid? What are you doing here?
I'm here to rescue you.
Great. Is Batman?
I don't think so.
Perfect.
Well, look who we have here. 2 bright students who just can't seem to understand why they're failing. Why their whole city is failing to protect itself. Consider this a final exam. 2 of my friends are there with you to keep you company. Each is in front of a door. Pick the right one, and you can go free. Pick the wrong one. Well, don't pick the wrong one.
Why is it always some complicated, over-the-top torture?
Killing you is still an option if you would prefer. I didn't think so. Now, you've only got 1 question that you can ask to one of them.
Fine. How do we get out?
It's never that easy.
Very intuitive. Yes, that would be a bit too easy, I'm afraid. You see, there's something you should know. One of them has been instructed to tell you the complete truth, while the other one will only lie. Which is which? Well, that would be telling. Remember, only 1 question now. Any more than that...
Jesus.
Best of luck, gentlemen. If you're the type who relies on chance.
So we only get 1 question.
No, that wasn't his question. He was talking to me. What is going on here?
Kidnapped by a madman, going on a crazy trial? This is some pretty standard stuff.
I think I know this one. Something to do with asking one guy about the other guy. If he's a liar or something. I don't know.
This is stupid. You ask a really complicated question, then while they're thinking, you steal his weapon and I knock out the other guy.
But we're tied to chairs.
I just cut our ropes.
Oh.
We have to rush them. It's our only chance. Just say something really confusing.
Gentlemen, we know the question. Which way would you say the other guy would say is the way that wouldn't lead us to... No!
What's that one?
Wait, that's it?
You're an idiot! You're not supposed to tell him! He got it right, though. That was right?
I knew it! I
I don't give a shit about these riddles. I just want to kill this lawyer.
That's not what the boss said, though.
Fuck what the boss said. You're an idiot.
Well, you're supposed to tell lies, so I guess I'm the genius now.
Are you just going to stand there?
Always have to steal my thunder.
Where did you come from? That is cheating.
He really needs to shut up.
No, who do you think you are? I am still in charge of you're in my domain, and as you are...
Can I get a ride home? I have an early meeting.
Do you know when Mr. Wayne is supposed to arrive?
He's running late, but he's on his way.
Alright, well, we'll just start without him. Okay? So, the number of supercrimes is on the rise ever since the term was invented 4 years ago. And according to this chart, every 8 months, the number of these offenses has doubled. And it's all the fault of Batman.
Come on. We might not see eye to eye on everything, but we can't just go blaming Batman for all of our weird problems.
So you're saying that it's just a bunch of coincidences that a man dresses as a clown and starts throwing poison pies at people just after a man starts dressing as a bat and starts fighting people at night?
Fighting crime.
Now, I thought that was your job.
Okay, listen, I'm not their biggest fan either, but I think that doing a complete 180 of how we treat these guys is gonna mess up things more than they already are.
They saved your life.
It's a lot better than supporting that nut job.
Who is this guy?
I am the city registrar. I make charts.
Who sent you here?
Well, originally, the professor of criminal studies at Gotham U was supposed to be here, but Professor Nigma couldn't arrive.
I see what you're saying.
And how is the investigation going, Commissioner?
We're investigating leads.
I thought so. We need new ideas.
I have an idea. I have a few, actually.
Damn it, not again.
Oh, it's good to see you again so soon, too, District Attorney. You go out of your way to be here with the Commissioner and... Who are you?
I make charts.
Charts? Oh. Look at this. This is fantastic.
Whatever makes you happy, boss.
You know, you two could learn a lot by listening to this guy right here.
Well, I thought they know the spider.
Shut up. Now, let's not go losing our heads and calling security or something like that. Maybe I cut communications. Maybe they're all dead. Either way, no one is coming.
What do you think you're doing here?
I do believe that I was invited to attend, Commissioner.
We don't need someone who names himself after children's puzzles.
Hey, don't talk to the boss like that.
Now, there's no need for any hostility, all right? I'm not here to hurt or kill anyone. At least I'd rather not. You invited me here to talk, so let's talk. We're here to discuss Batman, isn't that right? Commissioner, you speak for the GCPD, don't you? Tell me, why is it that no one has caught the vigilante yet? Don't be shy.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
Nothing wrong, really. What do you think about that, District Attorney?
Well, I would don't really...
You really don't need me for this. I'll just let myself...
No, you won't. Mr. Dent.
Batman's a criminal legally, but so are you. What are you trying to prove here?
Let's say he's caught. Let's say I catch him Because we all know Gordon wouldn't undermine his little bromance, now would you?
I would just have to weigh the evidence on this. I don't really...
Please, you know there's mountains of evidence.
Well, you have to take the bad with the good sometimes.
You are really trying my patience, Commissioner. Are you gonna throw away your life for them?
They don't kill people. Not even scum like you.
I don't kill people either, alright? I just allow them to die. If they're not smart enough to figure out how to live.
It's very Darwin-esque.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I've been working on this one for a while. Listen closely. I always fall, but never break. I make men blind and children quake. Strangers creep, the honest hide as I hold half the world inside. You see me less as I draw near. I am the heart of doubt and fear. Who am I?
I am the knight!
What shit? Here comes the real out here.
Where's Ted?
He's gone.
Damn it! I'll find him. But you can't just... You gotta make sure these two get out. Fine, but then... Alright, we're gonna take the maintenance exit down the stairs. It's gonna be a little tight, but...
Look, I appreciate all of your help, but
We really don't have the time for you to pull rank here. I just saved our lives.
Oh, we're all aware of the Commissioner's love of vigilanteism. You won't have to convince him much.
Where do you get off, Shark Guy?
I have a name!
Shark Guy, we don't have the time!
Isn't it a little suspicious that Batman and Robin arrived just as we were about to decide their fate?
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, I'm sick of you!
Listen
to me! Put your hands up, Sergeant.
Are we ready?
Lead the way.
Your precious district attorney, you're gonna have to listen to me. In front of you, you'll find a very strangely marked door. Remember, if you want to go forward, you must go back. Now, if you continue on, you'll have... You're no fun at all. You know that?
I think you'll find I'm lots of fun.
Be careful with that. There might be a mess.
Let him go. You don't have to hurt him.
I don't want to. His life, as always, is in your hands.
Just let him walk out. I'll stay. Just you and me.
I'm an arrogant egotist. I'm not an idiot. Drop it. Just throw the knife off the road. You see, normally I'm a very patient man, but you have been straining that to the breaking point. Both you and I know that you are vastly inferior to me in every way. Style, tact, intelligence, enunciation. However, no one else in this city seems to agree. But they're about to find out, because they're going to see you fail in the most monumental way possible. Everyone, and I mean everyone, will.
The Prince of Puzzles has posed a potentially perilous problem to the populace. Batman, the beloved bodyguard of the base and the big of Gotham City, has been captured by this conundrum king. If the verbose villain proves victorious, our Vanguard's valid visage will finally be revealed, according to an announcement assaulting the airwaves this afternoon.
People of Gotham City, when is a bat not a bat? Why, when it's a Batman, of course, but you should not be asking when, but who. Who is the man you handed the city over to? However obvious it is to me, you will...
Those are big slippers, yes. So people don't hear me coming.
When your protector falls. After that, Gotham will belong to a more evolved class of man. you were a wild and necessary step in this city's evolution. But now we've moved beyond you. You're obsolete.
You're a madman.
And you're cliched. Look at yourself.
The overdramatic cry for attention, random murders. You're an educated man who has actively worked against crime. Now you're dressing in bright green and puzzling people to death. You're not in your right mind. You can stop this.
I'm not? You're saying all right. Listen, when you first started going out there and just like dressing up as a fad and fighting people at night, I was with everyone else, just waiting for them to take you into the psych ward. But then something happened. People started believing in you and just honoring you. Why are you so surprised that other people started doing it too? Well, look at me. Look, I am standing up here on the top of City Hall, just hitting the district attorney with a stick. Just smacking him. And look at this too. Hey, Billy? Just spin around in a circle. It's for a riddle or something. Just spin. Look, whatever I say. This is fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
You're wrong. I didn't give you that. You took it from the people of this city. For all the power you have, they've had to pay in fear and blood, fear and bread.
And just like that, I find you incredibly annoying again.
I've been looking forward to this. You're ours, man. Crack your skull. So I guess we're even. We are not even close to even.
Looks like I need to subtract a few heroes from this city.
You're not doing the math thing anymore. You're doing the riddle thing.
How about a math riddle? Like, how many times can you add 8 8s to get 1,000?
No math.
I don't know if you can count on me anymore.
Put the gun down. It's over.
No, I can't lose to you. You two are pathetic. Do you know how many times I've sent the same 3 guys after you this whole time? It's because you won't kill anybody. And you think you're better than me? Well, you're insane. So not another step. How many times has the Joker broke out of prison and did a light murdering? Because you two won't do anything about it.
We're better than that.
Oh yeah? Then stop me. Here we go. Go ahead. Is this a riddle?
You can end this, Enigma.
Oh, I intend to.
He might have a problem with guns, but I don't.
Be careful!
Shut up, you baby.
All right. You're coming with me.
Can I at least have my hand back?
Oh my gosh, did you see that footage from the roof? That was crazy.
Yes,
I
it
am
was
so
on the news
excited.
earlier.
All right, everybody. Everybody,
District Attorney Dent, how are you? What a crazy day.
Yes, thank you for the support, but I am fine. Today, we've seen the worst and very best that the city has to offer. The men and women from the GCPD have proven once again why we continue to rely on them. If this is a ploy for more support, Gordon, I think you've made a strong argument.
Well, where's Batman?
Yeah, what about Batman and Robin? What happened?
Yes. I cannot give a proper congratulations without mentioning our city's protectors, Batman and Robin. And we've all come to an agreement that we are going to pardon these men. And as long as they continue to hold up their moral standards, it is the fiber of our community. So, yes.
I couldn't agree more. District Attorney.
Bruce Wayne, how you doing?
Sorry I couldn't make the press conference on time, but seems I dodged a bullet there, huh? But it looks like everything's under control thanks to Batman.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
You people are idiots. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Are you all so blind that you can't... No. What? You can't... That's not... What?
That man is insane.
I don't get it.
And Enigma was all prepared to die, Dent, and I came in and went, "Free, scumbag!"
That was Gordon.
That's not the point. The point is, I was there and I helped, alright?
And I think Gotham can sleep soundly tonight, knowing you two are still out there.
Jeez!
I am getting good, aren't I?
So, how long's Enigma getting put away for?
A long time, but to the psych ward. He hasn't stopped babbling since you shocked him outside of City Hall.
He still knows who we are.
Well, I assume that animosity extends towards me a bit as well.
Who are you going to tell, Carlo?
Not a soul. I owe him. He saved me from rock bottom. I have no one else I need to tell.
I don't know you, but I trust Bruce. Where are you going to go anyway? You don't make a very convincing zombie.
Where do killers go? To prison.
You're okay with that?
Where else do I have to go? I mean, those scumbags deserved it, but I can't keep doing this. I need a place to rest, a place to think.
Gotham PD will be here for you shortly.
I don't know about this. You did kind of drop the ball on the whole Enigma business.
Well, it's a good thing you're here to show me how it's done.
Hey, Bruce.
Yes?
What would you have done if Gordon hadn't showed up?
It's been a long day. I think we could both use a rest.
Yeah, you're right. Hello? Oh yeah, I heard about it too. Batman? I think Robin was the real hero in that situation. No! Of course he's straight.
Fellow members of Gotham United Psychiatrics and the press, thank you for being here today. It has not gone past our notice that our criminal justice system has no effective way of dealing with these self-themed supervillains. I can assure you that that is no longer the case. Dr. Julian Day.
Thank you, Doctor. And a good day to you all. In order to stem the recent outbreak of dramatic sociopathy, we must focus on treatment rather than castigation. We must rehabilitate these sick individuals in order to prevent them from the vehement reprisals of dramatic outbursts that they are so prone to. A century ago, one of Gotham's founders opened an institution that catered to the psychological malaises of the criminally insane. Today, I intend to reopen that institution. Together with my brilliant team of criminal psychologists and myself as the administrative warden, we plan to reopen Arkham Asylum, and it will be the beginning of this city's salvation.